Hi, I'm Wanda Brown-Nicholas, and I work for Sun Microsystems. I'm the Campus Ambassador Program Manager for the U.S. and Canada. Now, the Campus Ambassador Program is a bigger program. We hire over 500 Campus Ambassadors worldwide each year, and I hire for the U.S. and Canada. Now, as a Campus Ambassador hiring manager, I don't always get to actually meet my interns. We hire an intern on their university campus to be an ambassador and evangelist for Sun's technology. I have to manage them virtually, meaning I will work with them through a community website that we have, the Campus Ambassador community site, and they start their own community site called the Awesome Group, Open University Meetup, which is at awesome.sun.com. And that's a virtual community that next year we plan to do some of our hiring from that community. So the awesome groups that are really dynamic and have some really good leadership already happening, those are the people we're going to look to hire for.
Very exciting. First of all, Wanda, thank you so much for being a virtual mentor for our students at
Sure.
New Resume. Sounds like you have a very exciting day. What is it that you like about your job, or I should say love about your job?
I love the fact that, A, I can work from home, which keeps me out of those dreadful long commutes.
Uh-huh.
And from home, I'm able to still do all the meetings, call into meetings, have those dialogues with my fellow workers. We have different online tools that we use, forums and blogs and wikis and dashboards and all sorts of things to keep up with each other on what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a webinar-based training for my students. I can work with them every day or on a regular schedule. And it's a wonderful way to work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to be in an office to be an active participant in my group.
Mm-hmm. No, that does sound fun. Okay, now be honest. What is it that you don't like about it?
I think sometimes it's really hard to work from home. One of the things you have to be is self-motivated and self-disciplined. I can't just get up and sit around in my pajamas all day. I get up.
Why not?
So I'd
No
love
one
to,
can
but-
know.
But I get up, I get dressed, I go across the hall to my office and get my
Uh-huh.
job done.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's really an important thing to keep in mind.
Mhm.
If you're going to work for a company that allows you to work from home, you have to be self-disciplined. You have to be able to stay on task and to check off all those things that you have to do today
Mhm.
and get them done.
And what would be the personality type of someone for this particular job? I mean, even if it was working from an office, sort of being in that recruiting world, working with students, what kind of a person do you have to be to do this job well?
I think there's a couple of elements. One is you have to be able to see the big picture all the time. You have to know what the overall objectives are and to keep those in mind while you drill down to the details.
Uh-huh.
You've got to make sure that every step in a process gets taken. You can't forget to make sure that the students' approvals are in place and that you've done the follow-up and that you've reached out to everyone who needs to be involved in the process, and that's important.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That sounds good. Any parting tip for students considering the recruiting industry?
Well, my involvement with recruiters is that I go to them and work with them to get the people I need in place.
Uh-huh.
Now, that's important, but I think that the students have to realize that those recruiters may be trying to hire for 20 or 30 or 40 different positions. So you can't assume that recruiters are going to always follow up on every detail.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take the initiative and the incentive to reach out to them.
That's a really good point.
Do follow-up. Make sure that they've got you, that they haven't dropped you through the cracks.
Yes.
Because people get busy.
That's a really good point.
And when someone reaches out, I'm a hiring manager, when I reach out via email or telephone, respond quickly, because otherwise we'll go on to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important.
And it makes a bad impression too if you don't respond.
Yeah.
So be responsive, be persistent.
Yeah. And just be really thorough in knowing what you want and what you're looking for and share that information.
Excellent tips. Wanda, thank you